Nope. Hey everybody, I'm Yellow Shy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Colosseum. Look at that. How many? Look at all those Pokemon dollars. $167,000. And I don't want to go to the snag list. I want to go to the email because we did get an email. And we talk more about this Deep King. This is net. I'm getting information about Deep King. Not the Deep King. He's just Deep King. But slowly, he does sound like an expert trainer, though. I wonder what kind of Pokemon he uses. Well, that was a really useless email. So, anyways, let's enter again. Yes, we will enter the Pokemon in our party now. And this is the third or fifth leg, so we are almost halfway there, I guess. We'll find that midpoint, somewhere in between these. Somewhere in this video will be the halfway point, I guess. And we got some guy in orange. I don't know how that shirt stays on him, honestly. I guess it's so tight on him that it does, but it's like just on the sides of his. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. It's probably like supposed to be a zipper that you can't do up because his chest is so big or something. I don't know. Pokemon games nowadays, like a legitimate Pokemon game, would never allow anything like that. Look, he's only got 3 Pokemon. I wonder if he's got a Machamp after. I wonder if that would be a good guess. But like, I was thinking that I was watching, probably my childhood movie, Space Jam, and it gets you thinking. Like, honestly, it is probably, it's supposed to be meant for kids, Looney Tunes, but it's probably the least kids movie, like, like there's racist comments in there, and why is he poisoning Machop? Oh, he's gonna use Fake-Aid, watch this. No, he's gonna toxic Machop. What a useless turn. Like, I never understood that, because, like, I'm gonna kill you next turn, you're not even gonna get a chance to use Fake-Aid. I don't know. That's what I used to do when I was very briefly kind of like the competitive battling. It was a huge fad, when Pokemon Diamond and stuff came out. I took a Breloom, and then you put the Toxic Orb on it, and you have Poison Heal as the ability, so it actually heals damage every turn. And then you can use Fake-Aid. Like, you just use Protect the first turn, and then, that's how I always did it. Then you can use Fake-Aid, or if I always had, like, I can't remember what that one was, like Bullet, no. What was that one called? Seed Bomb. I had Seed Bomb because that was a physical attack, and then like Sky Uppercut or things like that, or Drain Punch. I think maybe I had on. I can't remember what I did. Now you're using Fake-Aid, but you're not the one poisoned. But yeah, it worked out all right. I mean, this Breloom's not the fastest Pokemon. That was the only problem. I preferred to use Yanmega kind of as a starter Pokemon, because Yanmega is probably is one of my favorite Pokemon, which is weird because I'm not. Like, I don't really like bugs in real life, but I'm a fan of bug-type Pokemon for some reason. I don't know why. There's just kind of some unique ones, I guess. Like when it comes to water-type Pokemon, it's gonna be a fish, or it's gonna be, that's pretty much all there is. There's some sort of fish. When it comes to bug Pokemon, there's like, there's lots of different things that they can be. They can be, they can be like little beetles, or they can be bumblebees, or they can be praying mantises. They all look so different, so maybe that's kind of why I've always liked them. They're a little more, they're sort of a little more unique because there's so many different kinds of bugs, rather than, water types. There's not, it's like Meryl's probably the most unique looking water type because you wouldn't really know what it is. It's a mouse, so it's not really, it shouldn't really be a water type, but I don't know. Like, I guess there's lots of types like that, but it's just, I always thought it was kind of weird because I don't really like bugs. Like, there's like a moth flying around. It doesn't like make me queasy, but like it, I wouldn't be like, oh hey, Mr. Moth. Speaking of moths, what is that one? See, I really like Norm Macdonald. I think he's an absolute hilarious human being. And I can't remember, he was like on, would have either been on Conan or something maybe once, when he had the Tonight Show, and he went on for about 5 minutes. He said, I got you. He's a big Norm boy. He's like, yeah, I got to jump in. And he talked about, he's like, this moth went in to the doctor's office, And he starts talking about, he goes into the doctor's office and he's like, starts talking about all these problems he got. Oh, my wife left me. I'm just, and finally, like, he goes on for like 5 minutes naming things, and then finally his doctor says, like, you should see a psychiatrist. Why did you come see me? And he said, well, the light was on, so I came in. And like, it's kind of a awful, stupid joke, but just because Norm Macdonald said it, it was just funny. I don't know, just the way he talks. Like when he was on Saturday Night Live, and he did the Burt Reynolds impressions on Celebrity Jeopardy. Like, that was hilarious. Like, anyone else said it, they're not really very funny, but for some reason when Norm Macdonald says them, and it just makes them funny. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going here. We're actually rolling through this battle. I think this is the second one already. So let's use a spark on Wigglytuff and stuff. And yeah, this was quick. And look at this, Raikou's 54. He's climbing up there. I don't think he's gonna quite get even with them all. So by the time we want to get to that last side quest, I think he's going to be a little bit lower still. So probably train him off screen of some sort. And I'm going to off screen get all the shadow Pokemon that we've missed. Like, I know there's the Absol. I think I know I've explained this, but so long ago you might forget. The Absol up there in Relgam Tower, I'm just going to go get that on my own. Because I don't really want, I wouldn't really want to record a whole hour of that, going through all those battles again just to show off 30 seconds of me catching Absol. I think that's a bit of a waste to turn the recording session on for that. So I'll probably just show you in the PC when I get Absol, and same with the others. There's like, I think 2 or 3 of those Cipher Peons that I don't have. It might just be the Delibird, maybe actually. I think it's just the Delibird, because I'm pretty sure when I turned the game on it said I had, well, maybe there's one more, because I had 44 Shadow Pokemon. Oh no, because then this one we're going to get here is 45, Absol's 46, and then other guy's 47, the Delibird, so that would be 47, and there's 48 in total, and there's one other one that we get later, so that would be 48. So yeah, that's just those 2 that I need to get. Rain Dance and Surf. We've seen a lot of normal types here. And yeah, we're already in the semi-final. This one's going by a lot faster, I think. But that doesn't mean anything, because we still got the final battle, which will be against Venus. What gender is Hammeroid? Is male. Okay. Well, I should know that. I know who he is. Pretty sure he sounds like him. Whatever. I just want to know, because I know a lot of Venus's Pokemon like to use Attract, so they won't be able to do it on Raikou because he's genderless. It's like, honestly, we can't tell what gender the Raikou. Just because there's only one doesn't mean it's like there's no gender. I don't understand. Let's use Thunder on Spinda, and she's only got 3 Pokemon too. So this she, I thought it was a she. It's a researcher, so it's not a she. No girl research in this game. They're really sexist about that, I guess you can get away with it when it's Pokemon Colosseum, but anyways, I was talking about Space Jam, wasn't I? And I don't know where I went with that, but I was talking about, oh, and I started talking about Norm Macdonald or something, because I started talking about something with the moth, and then, because I was talking about bug Pokemon, but I don't know how I lost my train of thought with that whole Space Jam thing, but I think that movie, the Looney Tunes, was meant for kids, and it's not. I mean, Bugs Bunny, that whole show was not, when you think about it, would not meet today's standards. They'd be like, oh no, you can't have. I mean, there was lots of like slavery references. There were some pretty racist things that were in Bugs Bunny, but in Space Jam, like, honestly, like, I guess when I was a kid, I just overlooked them, because then when there's that the golfing scene, like when Michael gets the hole-in-one, because Bugs Bunny uses the old magnet that. But because Bill Murray's with them, like it's Bill Murray, Larry Bird, and Michael Jordan, they're all golfing, and it's like Bill's talking with Larry, and he's talking about, in the NBA they're gonna need some new talent because, these people are losing their talent or whatever, the aliens are stealing them. And he's like, you think I can make it? And Larry's like, no, Bill, no, you're just don't even bother. Like, you're not gonna be able to make it. So he's talking with Michael after, and he's like, so Michael, you think I could make the NBA? He's like, no, Bill, you're not gonna be able to do it. He's like, it's because I'm white, isn't it? He's like, no, Bill, it has nothing to do with it. Like, Larry's white. He's like, Larry's not white. Larry's clear. And it's like, really, how could you would never be able to get away with that in a kids movie of today's standards to say that, like, but you just sort of overlook it, you know, when you're. And there's lots of lines like that. And I watched it, you know, for the first time in probably 6 years. I haven't watched it, so since then, this is an awful combination that she's sending out at me right now. So I got special attackers. I think I'm gonna use Earthquake with Quagsire before Meganium destroys it. I'm gonna go to Altaria here, and I'll just try to use Earthquake, because Surf will do, like, you won't even see the meter move on Blissey. You have to use a physical attack on that. And there's the Attract. It might not even get an Earthquake off. Sure, Altaria's probably male too, is it? Why did you use Attract on the same person? Like, it doesn't miss. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, there we go. There, now Blissey just goes away right away. And Raikou will get some of that experience anyways. Blissey gives enough anyways, it'll probably make up for, yeah, look at that, 1100 for 3 people. Yeah. It's like Audino, you know, the Pokemon in the Pokemon Black and White, and you find it, it's like, he has so much experience, it's like, holy smokes. Okay, who actually used Attract on? It would have been Meganium, mate. So they're both still in love. That's too bad. Too bad. Oh, we're getting good here. Usually, Attract, it's like you never get to attack, but I guess that's not the case. Hopefully, we can get this. Shoot! I knew that was coming. Like, should have gotten Quagsire out of there, I guess. It's gonna heal off a fair amount of damage. See if we can get Earthquake off. Nope. Let's try Flamethrower again. I might as well let you die. Sounds awful, doesn't it? Guess that's why they say fainting. Like, you probably, you know, like, I'm talking about kids things, you know, allow you to say things. Like, I bet you they told them that, you know, you can't say that they died. You know, like, you can't say Altaria died or Quagsire died. That's why they have to say fainted. But really, like, I guess I can understand that. You don't want to say died. You know, it's like, kids look at the idea that, oh, you just go to the Pokemon Center when you die, and you'll come back into the world, you know, full of energy. So, you know, I guess that makes sense. They don't actually die, but just it's easier to say die than, you know, faint for some reason. Maybe just because you add the ED, it's not an extra syllable when you say die. Let's go back to Raikou. Raikou and Raichu and Altaria and Maltaria, or sorry, Meganium. Let's use Flamethrower. And I'm not really sure why I actually brought Raikou out, but oh well, we'll use Rain Dance anyways. Full Restore. Guess we can use items then. I see how it is. Must be nice to use items. I've used items before. Only once though. I'm kind of impressed I've only had to use it once, and that was against probably one of the hardest battles. I think that Mount Battle guy, especially when my Pokemon were so low levels that, you know, compared to the circumstances. Let's use Thunder. Raikou. Oh no, I was thinking like Raichu would have some thing that doesn't, you know, ability that makes it, you know, Thunder attack's not hit it, but that's Lightning Rod, and then no, you have Static. Attract. Why did it have to use it again? Or was it? Or was, oh, no, it's confused. Oh, was that like, Sweet Kiss or something? I thought that was Attract, I don't know. I just assumed that it was Attract, so. I better get Raikou out of there again, because he's getting Leech Seeded. My goodness, this is just a messy battle. It's taking just as long now as the last video. We've only gotten one Pokemon down. And we really haven't gotten too far. No, not on Raichu. Raikou, go away. Okay, let's, you know, let's get some speed here. I'm just gonna go right to Espeon. And go peas on some people. Or some Pokemon, I guess. I guess that would be a more proper way of saying it. Ingrain. Okay, this thing likes to just recover its HP. I see how it is. Look at all this stuff that's got to get. Why does it show Meganium? Oh, is it because I'm attacking Meganium? I was like, why is it showing that? Let's get rid of Raichu then. I'm sure that this will. Yeah, alright. Yeah, this is not a quick battle. That's only 2 of 5 down. She'll have a water-type Pokemon. It'll probably be like Milotic or something, I think it is. I think that's her. I believe that's who she replaces for Suicune, but I could be wrong. Attract! Why are you doing that? At least you're not... Still, the chances of you attacking are very slim. You were in love, confused, and paralyzed. What are the chances? Did it use Light Screen or something? Is that why it's not doing very much damage? I don't know. Let's use Flamethrower. Dusclops actually might be a bit of a problem. Oh yeah, but I'm in love with my game. Oh my god, this attract is so annoying. I hit the microphone. My god, I hate these battles. Like, it's like, ugh. You just want to do something, and it's like, oh, it's just a nuisance battle. Like, if it was just like she was just hitting me, and I was having Pokemon faint, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But you know, it's like the attack that you can't do anything, but like they're just dragging it out. Like realistically, she's not going any steps of knocking my Pokemon out, but I'm not going anywhere knocking her Pokemon out. Like, I'd rather just be a huge brawl and then it's over with in 10 seconds. Because then this video takes 90 hours to render. When it's so long. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Oh boy. Like, what are the chances this is ever gonna finish? He probably has like more full restores too. Oh my god. I don't know how Altaria's still been managing to attack at a decent pace. And there goes Leech Seed. Well, that's why Meganium keeps having so much HP. I forget that it's been using that. Let's go to Hitmontop then. Yeah. Quick Strike. Yeah, and it's got Ingrain too. Like, my goodness. Hitmontop will be useless against it. Did I not give Hitmon? Did I give Hitmontop Earthquake? I'm curious. Did I end up doing that? I can't remember. I did, yeah. I couldn't remember if I ever did or not. Okay. Now I just need Flamethrower to actually hit. And, of course it won't. You know, I'll get hurt by Paralyze or something this turn. Oh, no, we're gonna go with Attract. Oh, no. Just make this, you know, long. Hey, what do you... Wow! Did you see that? Wow, Altaria has actually gotten lots of attacks off. I can't believe it. Look, all this experience getting handed out. My goodness, Raikou will get some too. I don't know why he's not. I thought he was out. You know, when Meganium was, but I don't think it was. Yeah, look at that, Milotic. That was a good guess. Might as well use Earthquake. Unless Dusclops. Dusclops has Levitate, doesn't it? Ugh. Oh, that doesn't matter, I guess. I know. I would normally go to Raikou, but I don't want to now, because I'm using Earthquake, so that would be a bad idea. I gotta see the, like, that would be my last Pokemon, too. It's like, oh no, you're using Earthquake. Now, at least Umbreon might be able to attack Dusclops. Because I don't think... I had this strange feeling that... Oh no, it doesn't have Levitate, okay. Because Duskull, it would make sense that Duskull has feet, so he wouldn't have Levitate, but Dusknoir, I'm pretty sure it's Levitate and Duskull, so I just thought, you know, the game's probably really lazy and doesn't do that. Why did he burn my low tech? I don't really understand that. I don't think my low deck would be using Feint Attack, but I guess you never know. Mine's just use Earthquake again. What the hell? That just drives me bonkers, I find. That attract. Okay, and she has, like, both genders. She has both male and female. Like, most female trainers just have female genders, which makes absolutely no sense. Like, they're trying to be sexist or something. But, you know, Venus, of course, has both genders, so that, you know, just to make it more annoying that, you know, she can use attract on both male and female Pokemon rather than just male. But look at how long this battle is! Oh my god! I was too scared to look at the time. I don't even want to know. It's actually, the first 3 were so fast. I bet this was only like 20, maybe just over 20 minutes. So I think I'm just gonna end the video off like so fast, like bang, like right now. Like, oh no, well, burn will kill it. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna end the video off here, and then we'll read the message, get their money, and TM start a next video. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. This is Yellow Shy saying goodbye. And I will see you guys later. I guess we could read this text. Player defeated Siffer Admin. Can they not say my name? Aye, how dare you, how dare you.